afternoon, children. Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to explain you chapter number 3 of Health and PE, Health and Factors Influencing Health. So, in this chapter, first of all, we are going to get to know the meaning of health. What actually health is? It is a person's mental or physical condition, or being free from any kind of illness or injury. So what does it say about health? Let us find out. Meaning of health. Health is not perceived in the same way by all, thus giving rise to many definitions of health. The oldest is that health is absence of disease. So if we are free from any kind of illness, it is well known as health. This definition is traditionally still used by most of the people. Some other definitions of health include relative absence of pain and discomfort and a continuous adjustment to the environment. Second definition is that the condition in which body or mind functions are duly and efficiently discharged. A sound mind in a sound body is in a sound family in sound environment is the third definition. What WHO says about how it has defined health? It says that health is state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely an absence of disease or infirmity. So it has been clearly we will take this definition as the gist of this entire definition. It is very well said that it is not only just a merely absence of disease or infirmity, but it also takes the physical health of a person, mental health of the person, and social well-being. So here we can say the third definition is, it is rightly said over here. Then what is the dimensions of health? The WHO definition considers three specific dimensions, that is physical, mental, and social. So if a person is doing well in these three dimensions, the person is considered to be as a healthy person. These three dimensions function and interaction with one another. They have a close integration with one another. If a person is physically, mentally, and socially well, then it is considered to be as a healthy person, healthy human being. Physical health. When all the organs of your body function normally in relation to your age and sex, you are considered to be in good health, physical health. In other words, it means physical fitness. This can be achieved by the right kind of food in sufficient quantity and regular exercise. Mental health. If you have a good mental health, you feel a sense of perfect well-being. Also, you are able to understand and get along well with others. A mentally depressed person develops physical troubles too, because the mind and the body are closely connected. Obviously, if a person is not feeling if the person is not physically healthy, then definitely it will not the person is not going to act normally in any kind of a task. It's similarly for the mental health illness as well. If a person is not mentally stable or is disturbed by something or some kind of a stress he must be going through, then definitely he is not going to have a good sleep, have a good meal, and that is why the body will not get act normally. So similarly, when someone is some sad event occurs in the family, we lose our appetite and not able to behave in a normal manner. That also affects the person's health as well. Social health. Social means ability which help you to adjust in a social system. It indicates the well-being of the whole person in relation to his social work. Of course, it is very much important that a person everyone is a social animal. Human beings are known as a social animal because one cannot live the other without the help of the other one. If a person has been ignored by peer of people, peer group, or any if he will not get a proper care or attention of his family members, definitely his mental health and physical health is going to suffer. So that is why it is very important for a person to be socially healthy. Then coming to the factors influencing health. If you want to enjoy good health, you should know the factors which can influence your health. Timely attention to these ensure good health, whereas neglect brings the health down. So what are these factors? Let us find out. First is heredity. Heredity plays a major role in determining our health. Heredity means qualities given to us by our parents. It is the meaning written over here, that it is, what is heredity? These are the qualities given to us by our parents, by our forefathers, which transfers from our forefathers. Some of us are born with strong physical and mental constitution and are therefore better able to fight against diseases, while others are born with weak constitution and are susceptible to many diseases. For example, there are people who have to work under adverse conditions. Some get heart problem, blood pressure, asthma, etc., while others do not. So it is totally sometimes, many times it happens due to heredity. Second is environmental factors. Included among these factors are climate, water, air, sunlight, food, nutrition, sanitation, etc. Environment has a direct effect on our physical, mental, and social well-being of those living in it. The ability of a person to modify himself to the changing environment helps him to maintain good health. Most diseases like typhoid, cholera, food poisoning, worm infestation, etc. are due to the maladjustment to the environment. So these illness occurs due to environmental factors. Ways of living is the third factor of influencing health. Good health depends on personal health practices such as personal hygiene, nutrition, etc. Negligence of these activities may affect our health. For example, dirty nails may shelter germs that leads to worm infestation, diarrhea, stomachache, etc. Obviously, we have been told since our childhood that we have to cut our nails, keep ourselves tidy, so that will not give shelter to all kind of bacteria and diseases. Personal health practice becomes a habit or lifestyle when it is performed as a daily activity. A good health requires the promotion of a healthy lifestyle. You can maintain good health simply by adopting healthy habits in your daily life. So what kind of a healthy habits are we supposed to adopt? Brushing our teeth on a regular basis, every day and night, taking bath every single day, keeping ourselves sanitized, keeping ourselves free from germs, having a good diet, and keeping our surrounding clean. By not littering around in our localities, in our homes, and keeping our homes very clean and tidy all the time. So these are the ways of good habits. Some of the good habits that if we adopt, will definitely lead a very happy and healthy life. Socio-economic factors. Our religion, customs, culture, and economic status makes our socio-economic environment. These factors play a major role in determining our state of health. For example, many people consider river water as a sacred substance and do not mind drinking it, with many disease-carrying germs. So this is very, very utter responsibility of us, that what we are taking as a food, as a water, we should be very much well aware whether these things are edible or drinkable or not. If it is not, don't consume it. Otherwise, definitely you will fall sick after doing that. Conversely, some cultural practices help to promote health, like not eating anything without taking a bath. Similarly, economic status can influence health. For example, poverty contributes to illness due to malnutrition, while obesity, heart disease, and high blood pressure are more common among affluent people. That is very true, that if the person is not the privileged one, definitely will not be getting a good food as we are having at home. But if the person is taking too much junk food, too much noodles, burgers, fries, pizzas all the time, definitely he is going to fall sick as well, because that is not considered, the junk food is not considered to be as a healthy diet. So that is very much important, that what we are taking in as a diet. So if it is healthy, we are definitely going to stay healthy. Importance of health. An understanding of health is the basis of all health care. It is not possible to achieve success in any sphere of life without good health. It is also related to our personal life. A diseased person neither can enjoy his free time nor can lead a happy family and social life. Health is often taken for granted. Its value is not fully understood until it is lost. It cannot be gifted to you by another person. So you have to take care of yourself a lot by adopting these good habits, following a healthy diet, and having lots of water and fruits included in your diet. So this is all about the chapter, and I'm going to share the question answers in the group very soon, and I'll be coming with another explanation of the other chapter. Thank you and have a nice day.